Okay, hi everyone. Now let's begin, and we are going to determine the first zodiac sign. So, who will be the first zodiac sign of the new moon messages? So, new moon will be in Virgo on the 27th of August. Let's find out who will be the first zodiac sign. Okay. The first zodiac sign is Scorpio. Okay, we will begin with Scorpio. So let's also make the moderation of the live chat as well. Okay, so welcome Scorpio. You are the first sign, and we are going to begin with your messages for this new moon in Virgo. I'm going to use this time some different decks. So I have the tea leaf cards, and we have also a tarot card, and also guidance I want to take because it's a new moon and it's still dark. The light is dim. That's why we may need a guidance on the road. That's why I wanted to use the guidance deck as well. Scorpio friends, okay. So I have my management here. I have two screens. So it will be better for me to watch it from here. Okay, let's begin what Scorpio needs to hear for the new moon in Virgo. Scorpio messages. So we are going to pick signs with cards, and I'm not going to follow the usual zodiac lineup. Scorpio consciousness. So Scorpio, we have your tarot card is an Hierophant. Okay. Now, okay, the shuffling will be a bit long this time because we will use different deck, and it's a bit hard to shuffle with the tea leaves. So let's find out what is your messages with the tea leaf cards. Okay, so the first card for you, we have the pin. We have the pin. This is about some new job and career. And then we have money path. A path with money is waiting for you. And we have the last card and good luck. Okay. But to the Hierophant, why don't we get a clarification? One more clarification for you, Scorpio, because I think we may need it. So I want to get to know this Hierophant closer. Yes, there will be some options for you, it seems, but we need to here, of course, choose wisely. Actually, I see Scorpios here may want to act on opportunities all of a sudden. The opportunities can look very lucrative to you, but you still need to give thought and you need to be discerning about the opportunities you will have with regards to career, money, job. But it seems it's going to be a very lucrative for you because from this path on, you are here set to decide what kind of a vision you will follow for the rest of 2022. By the way, with this reading, we are open to any possible message we receive, so we do not limit ourselves with a life area. Yes, we have the house here, Scorpio. Here we have, there is, for some Scorpios, there is some kind of it's a general reading, so let me cover some subjects here. Some Scorpios here want to purchase home, or they will sell home. So there is something with the material here. So there can be some money coming in through purchase of a home or selling of a home. The purchase, of course, you may get maybe some loans, or you may want to apply a thing, an opportunity here. Here there is a particular also a marriage situation, or a commitment, or a partner. Maybe you are not conventional with this person. If you have been not working for some time, or if you wanted to make some changes in your life, Scorpio, and if you had this complaining person or partner or something with regards to household, it can be. Now it seems the luck is by your side. There are also some set of rules and some things to follow. You are going to hear also, try to find a middle way with a convention, Scorpio. And actually, there are things that you may not really agree with people, but in order to not to create a glitch in this opportunity path with luck, with money, with new job and career, you may do not want to bring things to surface. Like you may be concentrating on a bigger goal here. And of course, some Scorpios here, the pin, the money path and horseshoe. This is also like how you pin down a particular path with any lucrative offer. Like you want to know what set of rules or things you need to follow. Also, in order to maybe comply with some people that you are under the similar roof, it can be. Okay, so because here there is something close, or a group of people that you feel like under the same maybe roof. You may also want to like belong to this place, but the thing here is that the opportunity that occurs may be making you how you can both stay with these people, but also you can take a different path for yourself. Maybe there you want to find some kind of a middle ground, the Hierophant. Of course, there can be some connections with authority figures here with regards to some rules that you need to follow, or anything you need to follow in terms of like a negotiation or some type of, again, a purchase. It can be. Or selling, it can be, because I see you here pretty much very occupied. However, the traditional factors in your life is definitely around you, and these traditional factors, of course, can be, again, the authority figure, can be the even like a religious, something religious may be here to follow. Maybe there is a social organization, again, also authoritative group, it can be. There is some type of also a loyalty you want to keep, but you want to also find a different path like out of it. Like, but knowing that in the end you need to move like in accordance with something. Okay, so you need to move with an in accordance something. When you move in accordance with something, it's like you're gonna pin down an opportunity or get this job or this connection with partners also, or maybe this money can also come through the resources of the partner, Scorpio. But it is one of the very lucrative times when it comes to your visions, your career, your job. It's like a good time actually to really pin down a goal there. At least to start to do that. It can be because here I don't see you like, like floating in the air. So there is some type of a direction, obviously, you are likely to follow here. There can be also a figure, Scorpio, like a leader type figure who may inspire you, maybe teacher, mentor. They can be supportive. However, do I see a judgmental quality? Not really. I see some type of a supportive quality here. Also, you don't want to like lose your hope. You don't want to waste some like good aspirations that you have, people have for you. So there is really you want to do actually perfect with what you want to step in. You want to do perfect. However, the thing is, it is still the early stages of everything. So no need to really rush with everything. You got to be very discerning at this time. You need to have a plan for this. Okay, so this is the idea. Thank you so much, Scorpio, for tuning in. This is your messages. Oh, I almost forget. So let's get a direction card for you. Are we likely to feel restless at this time? Absolutely. Absolutely. We may want to act like right in the second, but we need to really wait a bit. Let me see. Okay, so all the opportunity is actually for you to reinvent yourself. You have the butterfly here. So it's about being open to the rewards of change, which is actually brought to you at this time. It's about sharing your brilliance or areas that you are brilliant in this life with the rest of the people and rest of the world. There is no place for anger or hate or any kind of a handicap here. Just love each part of your journey in this. It's going to be very teaching. We have a Hierophant. It's going to be very teaching. It's going to be a learning opportunity for you and allowing you to reinvent yourself. As a fixed sign, take this as a reward for change, and it's going to set you to your new direction. And I feel though here really you may really find appreciation from the people that you are surrounded with by also sticking up with this path now as it is coming to you. So nothing but good things I see. I hope it can resonate, of course, with many Scorpios out there, but these are, of course, general readings. The reading is for the Scorpio collective, and I hope it may also resonate with you. So we have finished Scorpio. Now let's move to the next sign. So who will be the next sign? Let's find out. Who will be the next sign? Oh, just a second. I am also following the stream from my phone because there is a storm outside. If electricity or something happens, it will directly connect to the phone's internet. Phone's internet is on always. So yeah, I got my precautions for this stormy day. We will have a lot of rain, that's why. Okay, let's find out the next sign now. Excited for the next sign. We have started with the Scorpio. We have finished Scorpio. Now the next sign is water fixed sign, starting with a water fixed sign and continuing with mutual air, Gemini. Welcome, 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 Gemini. Okay, now let's begin. For Geminis, we are doing this with this time tarot card and also some tea leaf cards. It is a bit, it takes time for me to shuffle the deck, but this is our procedure, so we have to do it, baby. Okay, so Gemini time after Scorpio. Okay, let's do also the moderation. Nice. Okay, so Gemini, what Gemini needs to know around this time, when the new moon in Virgo is considered. You may be flying with some ideas actually, and you may really want to set them so quick with this Virgo new moon, but you need to be discerning, Gemini. Don't go so fast, I would say. Okay, let's get your tarot card, and then I'm gonna pick 3 tea leaf cards for you. Okay, so Gemini message is for the Virgo new moon. Justice. This is actually how hard it can be to make a decision for you in a time when something's due date has come, but you may get an extension to that. You may not have to decide right away for this. It could be indicating also anything that you need to weigh in terms of pros and cons before acting again, deciding for anything with regards to your future goals, the stars we have. So, okay, Gemini. Now, here actually, I feel Gemini energy is very close at doing something, which is actually like, feels like a dream to them maybe. And this is their aspiration, something they always wanted. They feel like close taking it. They feel like close reaching it. It's just a matter of time. And this thoughts that we are really close to something. But the idea here also with the justice, this is also the strict mother archetype, like the strict cosmic mother. Hey, wait, it says you need to first do this. So there are some kind of rules, some kind of a measure, some kind of again, just there is this some kind of a what do they call it in English? Stopping you from like winding too fast. It wants you to reconsider something. And because why? Because this is going to be your predestination, Gemini. Because there is some kind of a cosmic order in your cards. This cosmic order wants to play out, but it needs first the ground. Like in the Virgo new moon, what is the Virgo archetype? Virgo is virgin, Virgo is purity, right? So actually, it's that idea of when having a ground before starting to something, first we need it like its pure face. Because why? Because imagine the plants and every living thing. They need pure water. They need pure nutrients, things for things to grow. They need that purity from nature. Something cannot grow in toxicity, toxic waters, right? That's why the Virgo's purity, that virgin, the state of virgin, that purity is actually to feed that dreams, that goals. So this is how you can actually use this new moon. So in order to, so here the universe is trying to, yeah, it's like this cosmic order now will be fed from the purity and also purity of your thoughts. You have the Mars in Gemini, right? So you have many ideas now. It wants to make sure how pure that thoughts are, because this is how they're gonna grow from this time on. So Gemini friends, here we have also some higher justice in the stars waiting for you. Something also may feel fated. Something feel you have this spiritual aspiration and it's so near. Now let's see your tea leaf cards to this and how this is likely to move forward. Gemini. Oh, these cards are so much. That's why they are just dropped so fast. But let's get the first. Oh, we had two drops here. Okay, so there you go. For the new moon card, you got the moon, changes in your life. So this is actually inviting some change. Oh, okay. So we talked about this purity, right? Purity of our conditions, and we don't want things to be toxic for us. Then that's why we have the fetters. Fetters are also so pure. They are so light, right? And this is particularly talking about someone's being not so reliable and insincere around you. This needs to be revealed, it seems, or you can also come to understand it in a intuitive way, Gemini. So who is that not so much dependable person around you? Because it seems they will likely to prove that. That's why there is some kind of a check here. Who do you trust at this time? Really? Can be anyone. Oh, my cat is here. I think Hermit is here. Okay. But rather, we have a close friend energy. Okay, so there are people here, some proving themselves to be dependable, some, and maybe this relationship or connection dynamic may make you to feel more close to a person. To be honest, there are very much things for you to talk with people, even some kind of this inner talk with people, exchanging news and how things are doing. It's about like your radar is pretty much open when it comes to your social relationships. This is going to have an impact on your close surroundings, Gemini, and you are likely to see people for who they are. If you have really this aspiration and dreams, the universe is trying to give you that as much as it can, I would say, that purity, that more that ground, so you can start to work on something. Also, you may be reminded some measures, some rules first what you need to be actually doing before starting in anything. You may get some warnings. You may get some. This is all going to make you to be more closer with a person, but more far away from someone, I do feel. Or if you have a particular common goal with this person, dream, it is actually wanting you to choose your not network, but it's like how do they say, maybe safety net. Okay, it wants you to determine your safety net. If something on the way happens and you fall, who is gonna keep you there? What are those trustable people? I also feel something in the family dynamic may turn out here, like a family dynamic playing a supportive or a hindering role for you, and who to turn to at this time. Okay, so there is something, this elimination process for you begin. And we have here, we have the horse spirit guide as a spirit animal, and the horse talks about freedom. Your heart is pure and free, right? We were talking about the purity in the beginning and the purity of our thoughts, and of course consecutively our hearts, which can automatically inherit that greater purposes we wanna work on. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. Winds of change, changes in your life. It's that Scorpion's song, Winds of Change. I think it was created. Yes, it was created or played for when the Berlin Wall, collapsed, right, down. It's actually a freedom, broad freedom. So there is this, yes, stress on freedom there. Plus, this purity of thought and the heart with regards to your purposes. And then it's like actually that reserves likely to granted to you because you have been found with stamina and strength. I think on the way to accomplish this, undependable and insincere people, which is like happen to be in your life, is gonna feel very artificial. These people is not gonna be here anymore. They are not supporting your dreams, so they are not gonna be there. You will be knowing now what to turn to. And what I think you will be stepping towards. Because there is also high intuition. Intuition is also heightened in your reading. Thank you so much, Gemini, for tuning in. So this was the New Moon Virgo news for your sign. Now let's find out. Oh, just a sec. There is something with the... Okay, better now. I was stuck almost. I was gonna stuck. Okay, the next sign now we will be doing, but let's first write down what we have done so far so that it can be informative. Don't forget to check my last community section posts about Katina's Testa cards. I'm talking with regards to the story of those cards. It's quite eccentric. So for those who are interested, Desta cards that I have been using in this channel years long, since the beginning almost. Scorpio done, and Gemini done. I'm curious about the next sign. Okay, now the next sign is, let's find out. Who will be the next sign in our show? Who will be the next sign in our show? The next sign is Libra. Libra. You weren't coming at the top in the picks lately, but now you come at the top. Usually I was always doing Libra like last in the couple of all signs reading, but now it's your turn. Nice. Okay, Libra, welcome, Libra. This is going to be your new moon in Virgo messages. So let's also moderate our chats. Okay, Libra time. Libra time. Let's find out the tarot cards. This is for Libra. So what Libra needs to know? What Libra needs to know? We have done Scorpio and Gemini. Now we are at Libra. We have still a lot of signs to go, and we are picking the signs from a sign deck. So Libra message for the Virgo new moon, what they need to know. Again, we do not have a particular time limit. We accept any message at this time which may help you to gain insight into any particular area of your life, Libra friends. And your new moon message tarot card comes with the Four of Cups. Let me clarify that. This is for Libra. There you go. The stork. Okay, let's get your tea leaf cards as well. First of all, I see here actually the comfort of something. It's like call it like an emotional luxury. Like something hasn't been changed in you long time. Like it's like the comfort of your feelings that, or with what you have been comfortable for long time. Now this is like, there is this like your nest. Okay, there is this nest of you, and things are actually wants to grow from that, because something grows old, it needs to change. And for this, maybe those feelings, like maybe long time inherited in you, almost becoming a baggage, maybe needs to come a bit to surface for you to realize what you really need to be changing by using this new moon's energy. You are not gonna likely to start right away, but Libra, something in you is coming into realization. At the same time, here you may enjoy some rewards, some recognition. So it's like there is this basket, you have full of it, and you have plenty of things with variety. Actually, I would go and say something here pampers your ego, let's say. Okay, but the point is, it is. It does not here challenge you to grow. Okay, so so there is this something you already know, like it's yours. Okay, let's see. Okay, but beware of self-delusion. We have the dragon. Beware of self-delusion. Is it really yours? Okay, so are we taking something for granted? Okay, so here now there is this light bulb in us. And yeah, okay, this makes sense now, because at some point then you feel something is actually lacking. We have the barrel, something feels lacking here. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. I think even you have the money or goals, there has been a lot of attempts maybe in you to actualize something. You had this original goal, but you grow even like comfortable with that goal. So the goal is like always stays there, always something to be actualized, but never maybe moved, because emotionally something has like become like a debris. So here the idea is, yes, the stork and the Four of Cups, Libra. So this new moon, we are coming to understand something does not make sense for us anymore. We are very much asked to change some aspects of our lives because we have grown maybe so comfortable. It's like even like a stork who does not want to migrate when the migration comes. And these guys, they are 6 months in one hemisphere and they are 6 months in another hemisphere of the world, and they migrate, right? So here then even it's there is a time here, and it has come. So what is gonna really move you? What is gonna really move you? What is really gonna inspire you? What is really gonna make you make your even heart sink? This is likely a question now that you will be pondering, because that has been a situation. I think you have been long time in the state of withdrawing, even withdrawing your emotions um, from this situation, maybe from this person. Actually, this happened because there was this intense emotional involvement with them. Now you maybe do not wanna, and they have become a debris. Now how are you gonna remove that debris? And something has grown comfortable there, and also with the emotional debris. You need some new space. You need to create a new space for yourself. Maybe for some of the Libras there was a feeling of also let down from maybe a previous connection after things actually built up. So it's like you had to go back to that ordinary, something you feel ordinary, this daily grind. Okay, so you actually want to reunite that. So this new moon is actually, because if you are also a Libra rising, this is going to be in your 12th house. So it's gonna make things like surface from your subconscious a lot. Then you are maybe this time gonna face with something, how it was delusional, and how something felt like, oh my goodness, you were so much into that nitty gritty, um, and something has now started to give you displeasure, disappointment, dissatisfaction. You want something creative, you want something to tune in, um, and you want to get away from these negative feelings. um, So I think you need to regain perspective into your situation. Let things to surface. Find out what was self-delusional for you. What were the things you have taken for granted? Some Are there some things that needs to be revisioned for you? Some new goals, some new purpose, some new feelings you want to explore with maybe a different person. It's like really we try to get you out of from that marsh, like you will already collapse. So is this really what I want? Okay, because it can be even like, even if you have found yourself to begin something new lately, you may really question it. Okay, and the road ahead may seem to be very long. um yeah, have a perspective, gain a new perspective. Don't let something to grow so comfortable. Be discerning at this time. The Okay, so we have the spirit animals, penguins. Authentic. Reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. This is what you need, actually, some surprises, Libra. Break free from others' expectations. Just be yourself. Um, so it may feel really a bit lonely, not wanting anything at all in the end. You need to connect with your soul group or people. Surround yourself with people that you feel tune in with them. um, you're gonna create, reinvent, and recreate some meanings. You will gain some new perspectives. It may be also nice to hear from other people. um, oh, hello, Caro. Thank you for the reading. Greetings from Australia. Judith. Ah, okay. I'm not frozen. Judith is here. Judith, thank you so much for visiting the stream. Long time no see, Judith. It's great to see you. Yay! I really miss your greetings from Austria. Thank you so much for showing up, Judith, in today's stream. It's really great to see you in the show. You are very welcome for the reading. So, Libra friends, you have heard your reading. I hope this can really help for the times ahead. Virgo new moon is coming with some realizations, rechecking in yourself, trying to reinvent yourself. Even if you don't feel like even like staying only by yourself or alone, really connect with your tribe or your soul family or people that you feel as family. It will be also nice to keep some close people around you at this time, that you can get that perspective, because those people are also usually people who mirrors us back. And as a relationship sign, this can also work for you. It's a pleasure. Great, Judith. So happy to see Judith, who is one of my long-term members, especially. Thank you so much for all the support, Judith, you have contributed so far to my platform, by the way. I also want to mention that. So Libra, that's it. Yeah, the message is, I think, clear. Hope you have enjoyed, and now let's go to the next sign. But before that, first let's do our management of the okay. We have done Scorpio, we have done Gemini, and of course we have done Libra. Okay. Scorpio, Gemini, Libra done. Now let's find out the next sign. Okay, so the next sign is who is going to be the next sign for the new moon in Virgo messages? Who is going to be the next sign for the new moon in Virgo messages? The next sign is Taurus. Taurus, hello, hello. Taurus. Okay. Now on Taurus. Now on Taurus. Okay. You can watch the readings for your sun, moon, rising. Okay. Now, let's find out Taurus tarot card first. By the way, don't forget to check my community post about Katina's Desta cards that I have posted today. I'm telling you the story of the Desta cards there. That a deck that I use so often. If you are interested to hear. So what Taurus needs to know for the Virgo energy, Virgo new moon energy. Oh, so many cards. No, we don't want this. Only one, please. Okay, so Taurus, your message. For this Virgo new moon, Taurus message is Four of Swords. This is Jupiter in Libra card. I want to clarify that because I want to see what that Four of Swords is really about. Oh, snake. And it's a cobra. Taurus, come on. It's not just a snake. It's a cobra. Okay. This is a tough one. Something doesn't make sense here. Okay, the snake here is, of course, it's the deceit, it's the hypocrisy. Like something is going on in a situation, but it's actually giving you restlessness, but it's like, what can I do for it now? Yes. Heartache. So there is a loss here. Spear right into the heart. And guess what? what's the card before the Four of Swords? It's the Three of Swords and then Four of Swords. You have been through Three of Swords. Shall I say it's a recovery time? It seems there is still this heartache. There is this one thing, like how this person could do this to me, like saying how this person can do that. You actually had this a lot of maybe conversation with yourself. Now, well, you have like stopped questioning it. Now it's like you're accepting the situation, but something still aches there. Okay, so there is here also some work, actually some responsibilities that you need to give your attention, also to take away, to rest your mind a bit. It's like literally giving yourself like to work if things not going well in the love life, like something to occupy yourself. But due to maybe also some again this hurt, like there are things you have normally do like very on time in schedule and like every day, but something really requires your attention here. Maybe you couldn't really, because it's a Virgo new moon, so we also need to be attentive to the details of our life, right? Our schedule here, there is some sort of like signals it's giving you, because it is warning you with regards to a problem which can be really a problem in the future. This can be also for some Taurus. Okay, now this situation may be playing out also, like there has been this situation where you have discovered someone is actually, yeah, someone may be stabbing your back here even. Someone may be have stabbed you from your back, but it's like you, maybe there is someone who you suspect from this person. So it is not because you know that like that person now becomes like an enemy, or some kind of an enemy person is close, but you are not now revealing too much maybe, but you know that you have no control over the situation and something is likely to go, and it's like you cannot claim it. So you have this at the same time actually that inner anger. It feels like really a stab in the back. So I can feel Taurus, I can feel this because I think this is really painful. This is really painful. But it's like you need to come back to life. You need to because there are things which is like asking your attention. You want things to be fine. Yes, we know that. But something hasn't went as you, something hasn't gone as you wanted it to be. Some Tauruses figured out how they can peace out from this situation, but some Taurus, I think this is the message, some Taurus may be actually not allowing themselves to rest and respite that they need. And it's like if you continue this way, you may make yourself ill. That's why we have this card warning you of a problem that may grow bigger. Okay, so it's like some kind of a signal, some realization. Oh, Hermit here giving us a visit. It's nice to see my girl in good spirits after our clinic experience today. I'm so happy. So yeah, warning of a bigger problem. And because here there is something, it warns you. Something may make you feel ill later. So it's a period of time, maybe you need to give yourself some calm, some quiet. especially in the wake of any kind of a major disruption. Um, you really need to take the time to recuperate mentally and emotionally. But if you have also taking so much time from something, there is also a work, a schedule, maybe a health situation also needs your attention there. um, I also see some Taurus people, like there was this maybe deal with something. You literally like shake hands, but then it turned out someone has betrayed to that deal, that negotiation. That's why you are in the swords energy here, maybe. Like you actually have still some kind of uh, like this more intellectual judgment of your situation rather than the feeling wise. You try to discern, but something here can really take so long. And there are things that still needs your attention. You need to give your attention to them. Otherwise, there can be some bigger problems surfacing for you. Someone you have trusted maybe betrayed so badly. Like, but though I can also see that, how could she? How could he? I see that. But if this is the case, this really actually has displayed the quality of that person, quality of their character. And it can be sometimes so painful to figure out the quality of the character they have. Your here direction card is patience. It says patience, and this is the spirit animal here. Create a place in nature's stillness and be renewed. Take time alone to find balance. Step confidently towards your purpose. Patience will bring you rewards, it says. Yeah, taking time alone to find balance. So this explains the Four of Swords energy here, that you have been so much, maybe also, of course, occupied with this long time. Things will likely to turn to your benefit when you shift your attention from loss to your renewal as a person and rebirth even. um, I see though, yeah, it takes some time to balance out things, but I think you will. It's important to give the attention that things that they need from you, that needs your care, to not to create a bigger problem for the future. So yeah, it's a critical time, but yeah, something here has struck you hard. I can see that, but it asks renewal. So if you haven't given yourself that stillness, also give that, please. Oh wow, Taurus. So yeah, this Virgo new moon is like trying to cleanse us, really, trying to make sure we are okay from before like starting something new. It's that type of energy. Because also with this condition, you may also want to do something, for instance, very sudden, act on very, right away. But it actually, says you don't have to rush first, get to yourself. Um, be patient. If you want to step confidently, not to step vulnerable, step confidently or insecure. We don't want that. We want to step confidently towards our purpose. So just letting you know. So then create that environment that will make you feel confident and secure. Okay. Thank you so much, Taurus, for tuning in. So yes, we have also now finished our fourth sign. We have done Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, and Taurus. And now I'm going to take a 5 minutes break. But before that, let's first determine which sign I will be reading for when I come back. Okay, so let's first make our moderation. So Taurus has also finished. Okay, we go slow, but we go confidently. Okay, now the next sign. Let's find out the next sign. So when I come back, I will be reading Pisces. Okay. Pisces next. Okay. I will be right back. 5 minutes break. Be right back. So, hello. I'm back and we will continue with Pisces. So, we have just finished the signs Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, and Taurus. And now, yes, I will continue with Pisces. Welcome, Pisces. Your new moon messages, new moon in Virgo. So what Pisces needs to know for the Virgo new moon. Pisces, your tarot card is the Strength. Talks about some patience to me. Because you may really want to jump into something right away, but you may actually need to, because see, in the Strength energy, there is some kind of a temptation, there is some kind of a urge for Pisces. You may just want to jump something right in, but then you find out there is a lot of things pile up and you can see, something in that nature. Plus, okay, so you may find yourself like bringing a closure something, and you may want to do it like right away. But this can really take so much time. Like something may have some type of a procedure. Let me get your tea leaf cards here. By the way, these are your cards. So it can be also okay, so for, many cards has dropped. Let's get down for you. Okay, so first of all, there is a wish which can really be granted. There is no problem in that. So you have your fortunes and blessings as well. But then you're gonna find out someone can make you to do something outside of your will, like someone is like forcing you to do actually that closure. Maybe a person, maybe a partner, maybe a friend, maybe a family member, like forcing you to do that. Come on, come on, come on, And it may be really hard for you to act, because maybe, well, we have honor and respect and crown here and some dealings with a woman. Maybe there is here like a woman also at the other tail end of this situation. And it's like you are like being watched. Just a sec, something is happening in my screen. You are like being watched. And but it's no point of like, someone also forcing you to do something. You want to like use your own free will initiative maybe for this. But the thing is that, is this actually forcing to step into something? Sometimes there are people around us. They work as agents of change around us. And, normally we don't have a will for something, but they come and say, oh, why don't you do that? And like suddenly we are moved by it. So here, of course, this may cause something fortunate in the end, but it may also cause something not so fortunate in the end. Here, though, your circumstances is just showing that you are forced for that thing. And of course, there can be good prospects, but at the same time, when you think about the new moon's energy around this time, it is actually a time for first discernment. It's not about really putting ourselves into tensious situations, because, well, Mars will be, of course, the new moon, Mars, they will all square your actually sign. So here the idea is not to be really moved by that harsh force or like pushing someone. I mean, what really feels comfortable for you here? It's about understanding that, because if something is feeling uncomfortable, it may not be also the right time. But for some Pisces, though, it may be also the right time. So, you know, there is a bit two-way street there. And you know, some energies are, when you step in, sometimes it does not ask you to be organized. It wants you to be more spontaneous. So what your situation needs, is it require you to be spontaneous or organized? Because it's very different with the Virgo energy. Virgo energy is an organized energy. So how can we do then with the spontaneity with an energy that is asking us to be organized, or at least start organized? I want to get one more card for you. Oh, okay. So there is this new home and attitude energy. Oh, if it's not a home, it's an attitude. This is going to determine that attitude. Actually, what you will be doing is for you to determine that attitude, because you know, sometimes it may also feel so vain, like here we don't want you to do or put something like too much pressure and then have some vain efforts for it. We want you to, of course, have results, but of course, in a new moon time, when the light is still dark and dim, there is not going to be any results there, of course. So also, you know, this is like you are like eyes closed and there is this dark. How you are likely to see it? You are not likely to see everything in front of you. It's like you are fighting with something, eyes closed, and you are like, where I'm gonna actually focus my attention, and someone is there like directing, mentoring you, or okay, left, right, and you are like eyes closed and you try to move, you know, where this feels something like that to me. You need to see yourself. But again, in some situations, we sometimes need that direction because we may not see it as well. So depending on your situation, I think you can know how to go through that. So are we expecting then some kind of a trump? Yes, there are some wish cards here, by the way: honor, respect, relationships with women. So it may actually, you may feel by the end trumped. How do they say trumped? It's like a situation which wants you to find your inner strength without putting real efforts and not some vain efforts. And I feel something will see through you, and you will see through something, like whatever comes your way. And at this time, Pisces, actually, you are very much connected to instinctual world. It's not a world of like logic, to be honest, but you can be, of course, still be discerning with the Virgo energy. Also, with a difficult situation, sometimes we sit with, if there is some kind of a fear or like loss of something, having to finish something, there can be a fear of it. Strength is also how we sit comfortably with our fears here. So this new moon will also want you to question that. And as you become friends with that fear, it can be about how to control it for your own benefit, and also like others in the situation it can be. Um, there can be also that instinctual energy in you, which is actually, it's like our animal self, who is actually who wants to protect us from a dangerous situation, and that urge, that instinctual energy, when you feel your inner drives, and this is aligning with your outer needs, knowing that your instinctive nature is actually supporting you in a situation, not hindering you when there is dark and you can't see anything. So the logical mind, if it is in conflict with your intuition, it's not important in making decision. But if the mind is in tune with the intuition, then do what feels right for you, because it may produce success. Here we have honor and respect coming to you, and also a wish to be granted. And let this be your new attitude. Let me see some direction card from this animal spirit deck. Okay, so this is for Pisces. Oh yeah, we have the wolf. How much it's getting instinctual as it can. After the lion with the strength, now we have the wolf. How can it get instinctual? Okay, so this one talks about, it says pathfinder. Ah, it's like your eyes close, and it's like sometimes like wolves, getting smells, right? Yeah, I like this card. Release your past and start a new journey. You are a teacher and help others find their way. Wow, maybe you are in some kind of also inspiring role by yourself, finding the path for you when even eyes closed, but your instincts are leading you to a right direction. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power. Oh, I like oracle cards revealing some secret powers for us. You have a love that endures. Oh, you carry this love within you, which is a great strength for sure. But don't forget also, Pisces, one more time, I want to tell you something. The kite here is very strong card to have. Don't forget the power of this card, because there is really a power. This is a powerful instrument, obviously. And with a powerful card of strength, the reading is like a powerhouse, and this is going to determine your attitude about this. This is also how to use power in a right way in a situation. Okay? So this can be also the challenge. Because I think it's like, I feel this energy, like there is this thing for resolute action. Someone is like encouraging you to that, but you know that you need to trust your own instincts. But again, the action needs to be resolute, and there is also someone who wants to provide for its resoluteness. But of course, the mind, the instincts, this is your struggle here, actually. And maybe you think this is going to be like some type of a final effort for something, but it is just the beginning. It can be also try to reap maybe an earlier result, a long-waited result, but will it be lucrative, or is there some type of extra things you need to do? Because here there is going to be some gain in the end. And you may also get the results of some previous efforts, I have to say. But then how to deal with the results? Pisces, there is this sticks, and you are like at the two ends of it. I'm also telling these to create the brainstorming for you, and also instinctual storming, because there are different Pisces out there, and each of them will benefit differently from depending on your own situation. But just letting you know, you are a pathfinder, definitely. You are a pathfinder on this new moon. Pathfinder. Wow. Thank you so much for tuning in, Pisces. We have and I picked some actually some extra cards. It was also nice. Thank you so much for tuning in. Now let's move to the next sign. Cheers, Pisces. The best thing is the water. Okay, now some live chat moderation. Okay, 5 signs done. Oh. Okay, let's see the next sign. Who is going to be the next sign? Who is going to be the next sign? The next sign is Aries. Aries, okay. By the way, again, there are new people joining each time, joining. So don't forget to check my last community post. It's about the story of Katina's Desta cards, if you are interested. I have prepared a long post for you. Okay, so that's in my community section, by the way. Always check my community section for updates and posts. Okay, you will know what I'm up to, or my... I don't have a schedule, though. I'm not a schedule person. But yeah, so I have a particular, of course, I have an intuitive schedule. So yeah, that's why check community section often if you want to know what I am planning. But most of the things also actually I share in my members section. If you also want, you can also join me in my members section. But my members section is a place now. For the last 3 months, I only publish written posts about what inspires me in general, about tarot cards, advices like more on like coaching, quotes, some history, again, tarot art, something also can be astrological sometimes, something fun, something directional. So if you are interested to see that, I use my membership section for the written posts that I really enjoy to prepare when I have time. With this way, of course, you can also support independent woman-run heart-centered service businesses in YouTube here. So it's a good way to support creators here. Aries, thank you so much for tuning in. Now it's your turn, and your tarot message first. Aries tarot message for the new moon in Virgo. If you are first time tuning in, check out the live stream chat to see which signs we have done already. Aries got the Devil. Okay. Aries. Oh, okay. Now, there is something here that you really want, like long lasting for you. You want it like long lasting. Or like a fixed solution to something. Fixed solution. But to find that long-lasting fixed solution, reliable one. Some cards have just what it takes, what it takes done for it. Honor and respect will come to you. We have the crown. We have, again, a sincere wishes granted. Pisces cards. I shuffled this long enough not to find the similar cards with Pisces. But if you have also some Pisces moon rising or placements, this can make sense maybe if you go back and change to the Pisces section when you follow it with timestamps after the reading finished. Okay, we have new creative idea, new venture, and a fresh start. I feel like this, you want to find a reliable and long-term solution for something, but what it's going to take for you. Though you may approach this situation in a very creative way. The problem is that, yes, this is the Devil. You see the shark here. So something can feel very risky while doing that, Aries. It may feel very risky because if you don't take care, there can be some loss when it comes to material wealth or financial situation. This is, for instance, someone is coming to you with a particular fresh idea, or they tell to you, hey, Aries, would you like to invest in that with me? And actually you like the person, you think that maybe to say yes to their offer will produce this long-lasting, reliable connection. So the Devil is actually, you have a you are doing it with a purpose, intentionally. In the end, like you have, of course, with the devil, you have benefit from it, benefit of having them in your life. But don't trust that, it says, because what you are investing in with this person or what they are offering, there can be some losses for you. And maybe in the end you think there is going to be honor coming to you, or this is again tricky cards, the crown, needle, and the sunrise. Yes, there is something fresh. Yes, there is something very promising. Yes, there is some prospects, it's promising. But and we have the elephant. This is a memory, and what we have come to become and end up with at the end of our journey. And it says this one particularly, if you go through a loss, and if you start to invest in this, especially as we begin this Virgo new moon, this is gonna really physically and mentally, it may drain you for some time. There can be a lot of lessons, and in the end, actually, it may leave you much more wiser. But sometimes, how we get wise. When someone becomes wise, they go through a lot of loss. They go through all the dark stuff. They go through a lot of handicaps. That's how you learn, right? Human learn with loss and pain. Human learn with the loss and pain. Then we say it's wisdom, because you see actually in the end what works and what works not. You figure out the ways to something, a particular idea, to figure out its workings, and you see actually it works similar for everything, and this brings the wisdom, and it never wrongs you. But how to say, if you want to be wiser, is in the end get into this. But it's for the wisdom, yes, there is, but you will learn a lot in the end about these human relations. Plus here the problem is, now we may have desires, the devil, right? This is the desire. The devil is the desire. But when you put your desire in front of your needs, this is not good for yourself. Or putting your wants in front of your needs. Maybe Virgo new moon, it's the purity of thought. Virgo new moon is that Virgo, virginity, purity. Why it works so purity? It works with purity. Because for things to grow, they need pure atmosphere, pure water, not toxicated water. They need pure water for the living things to grow, for life to grow. Pure ingredients, let's say. So how pure is the ingredients now for things for you to grow? This is, you determine your conditions. So I feel a person may really approach you at this time. Mutual benefits, a person approaching you, try to seeing mutual benefits, your desires, their desires, your wants, their wants, maybe giving opportunity to create something reliable, beneficial. But what this is all gonna take from you? What this is all gonna take from you? There can be things that you may not also like about this situation. maybe it's time for you to acknowledge what you also don't like about it. So something feels a bit alarming to me. This is not about some evil intent or something. It's not like that. This is about the desire. Is it in front of our needs, really? And how pure of the conditions, how ready they are, really. But you have absolutely freedom to evaluate your condition in whatever, how you want it to be. But for things to grow, it needs some pure ground. It's the Virgo new moon, purity. Okay, Virgo, purity, hygiene conditions for things to grow. But this one talks about a loss. So, or you're gonna make a decision. If you lose something, it is going to. It's a calculated risk. Okay, so maybe you wanna take some calculated risks here. You shouldn't, I think, depend on a particular here that honor, respect, or crown, or that particular benefit, or particularly that wish. Because this idea can keep you a bit chained to a particular outcome, and actually it may limit you later in your process. Like it may hold back you. It may hold back you from personal growth. Something may also go later abusive, obsessive, a harmful relationship. Better for you to confront some fears, maybe some plans. Financial security, what does this mean for you? Social, material success, what does this mean for you? Okay, this is actually the devil reality check, Aries, your reality check. Okay, now your oracle card, let's find out. And this is going to be the direction card. Actually, I just think about now making 6 signs and then 6 signs tomorrow. Because I take a long time. I try to do in-depth readings. This is making it so long. Maybe we can make it all signs part 1. Tomorrow I can do all signs part 2. We can also do like that, so that the quality of each reading can continue. Aries, you have the hummingbird, miracles. It says you are the joy bringer. You bless the world with your positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness. Is the process really will make you happy in the end? Is it really going to give you joy? Because just you have to something, or maybe this is you all do it to win another person's heart, but do you really want it deep down? Is it really gonna make you happy? Because it's like it just reminds you something, that how you can also be happy with some kind of a miracle. Here is like a spontaneity. So some spontaneity actually can also make your heart really sing. rather than this calculated result and a potential failure. You really need to see your reality, your ground, okay? Because it's actually reminding you how you can also be happy by making the right choices. Because, of course, Mars in Gemini, Moon will be that Mercury will be in Libra. This new moon, Libra and Gemini contact are with the Mercury and Mars. So we really need to be discerning and determining ideas that Libra energy, though, there is like a scenario that we make everyone happy in the situation. Maybe no, actually. But can we create a win-win situation, maybe, rather than the loss? Here, this is what you need to be concentrating upon for some Aries out there. Thank you so much, Aries friends, for tuning in. So this is the message of your reading. Okay, so I will now call the stream here because I go slow. Tomorrow I will do the part 2 and we will begin with the other signs, but I will timestamp the 6 signs now. And tomorrow we will continue our all signs from part 2 for the Virgo new moon. Okay. So, okay, see you then in tomorrow's series. And I will speak to you soon. Bye-bye.